The biggest lie told after a breakup. The biggest lie people tell after a breakup is, "I'm completely over you." Sometimes they say it to their friends, sometimes they say it to you, but often they are saying it to themselves. Because being over someone is not the same as refusing to talk about them. You can delete their number and still remember it. You can stop calling and still hope they call. You can smile in public and still cry when you are alone. Read that again. A breakup does not erase feelings simply because the relationship has ended. Sometimes people pretend they are fine because admitting they are hurting feels like weakness. They say, "I don't care anymore," but then they check your social media. They wonder who you are talking to. They notice when your profile picture changes. They hear a song and suddenly remember you. They pass a familiar place and feel something they thought they had buried. And sometimes, they do not miss the relationship itself. They miss the person they were when they were with you. The laughter, the comfort, the familiarity, the feeling of being understood. That is why moving on can be so complicated. You can know that someone was wrong for you and still miss them. You can understand why the relationship ended and still wish it had worked. You can be the person who walked away and still feel heartbroken. These things can exist at the same time. But here is where many people make a mistake. They confuse missing someone with needing to return to them. Read that again. Missing someone does not mean the relationship was healthy. Feeling lonely does not mean you made the wrong decision. Having memories does not mean you should reopen a door you worked so hard to close. Sometimes healing means accepting that you can love someone and still choose a life without them. And perhaps the biggest lie is not, "I'm over you." It is, "I need to stop feeling anything before I can move on." You don't. You do not have to erase the memories. You do not have to hate them. You do not have to pretend the relationship meant nothing. You simply have to stop allowing the past to control your future. One day, you will remember them without wanting them back. You will think about the good moments without forgetting the reasons you left. You will finally understand that closure was not about getting one final explanation from them. It was about accepting what happened, and accepting that some people can be important chapters in your life without being part of your ending. So if you are pretending you are completely over someone when you are still hurting, be honest with yourself. Healing does not require pretending. It requires patience. Give yourself permission to grieve. Give yourself permission to remember. And then, little by little, choose to keep moving. Because one day, you will not need to convince anyone that you are over them. You simply won't need them anymore. And that will be the truth. If this touched your heart, like, comment, follow, and share. Someone needs this message today.